Right, okay guys, so today's video is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be more of a vlog. And the reason for that, if you've been watching the channel, you would have seen that I recently picked up an Amstrad CPC 464. However, I picked it up but haven't been able to test it because I didn't have any of the leads. No PSU, no SCART lead, nothing. But thanks to a fellow YouTuber, I now have those. And this was kindly given to me by 8-Bit Rach. Now, I'm going to put a link in the description below. Go and check Rach out. She's a massive Amstrad fan. And she just happened to have this spare. So it was nice of her to think of me and send it to me. So, like I say, I'll link Rach below. Go and check her out. Of course, the other thing I needed was games. Because without games, you can't really test it. So, now I've got these bits. Let's hook it up, see if it breathes, and play some games. Right, okay guys, so I'm going to be the first to admit I know nothing about Amstrads. Never actually played one. A friend of mine had one, and if you've watched the channel, you've probably heard the story about how he had it sitting in a pile because he just picked up the Amstrad, and it had a rather nasty encounter with an orange. So I've only ever seen one of these piled up with a mushed orange sitting on top of it. So you can imagine my surprise when I see the extensiveness of these leads. So we've got a DIN that plugs in here. And it splits off into 3 directions. One goes to the power port. And one goes to what looks like a headphone jack. So I'm guessing that's for the sound. And from this power port, you have another split that comes off that you plug the PSU into. Interesting setup, right? And then that all comes off into a SCART. So let's get this sorted out and see if it works. Right, okay guys, so excuse the mess of the wires because these wires on the back of the Amstrad do go everywhere. And I am currently in a position of moving some things around on the desk, so as you can see, there's a flurry of other leads and adapters here as well. But yeah, this has got one of the craziest wire setups I've ever seen. And just look at the size of this system. It is massive. Now, it's not very wide front to back. But in terms of length, I mean, there's some real length to this system. It's massive. Right, so let's have a look now because we've got it all set up. Let's see if it powers up. So there's a little switch on the side here. And let's have a look at the screen. Yes, we've got a heartbeat. Nice. So we know it powers up. So the next thing is to test the games. Right, okay guys, so we've got power, so let's try to load a game. And now this is something I didn't know until Si told me. Didn't read this properly earlier. It says here, press play, then any key. I just pushed play, I didn't read it properly. So now we get a key. And away we go. Well, tape deck's noisy, isn't it? I suppose it's quite an old device now, so let's see what happens. Will we get a thing saying it's loading? Right, we've got noises. Yes, loading block 1. Right, okay. Well, we've got the Amsoft logo, so far so good. Okay, so first game didn't load. Got read error B there, so let's try another one. Right, so are we getting somewhere with this game? This one seemed to get to this part quicker, so maybe this one will work. Yes, success. We've got a game that works. Nice. Right, let's give this game a go. It looks like it's just a keyboard game, so I've got to admit I'm no good at keys on a game. I'm really not. But let's give it a go. It looks like we just got a jump mechanic, and this does not look good. And it's not, I'm dead. Wow, that lasted a long time, didn't it? Let's give it another go. Right, now there's a bit of like flickering. Is that normal? Anyone know whether that's normal or not? Let me know in the comments. Oh, I got stuck there. I couldn't do anything. One thing I can say, I like the use of colours on this. And the sound's good as well. Ah, come on. This is tricky because you can only jump by the looks of it. Or I'm doing it wrong. Right. Now, what I want explained to me is how comes sometimes I can clear it to the right and then other times I can't. That's very strange. Right. Oh, come on. There's got to be a way of getting past this guy, isn't there? See, look, I'm invested now. Look, I keep hitting the button. Oh, man, yeah. I can see this is going to be one of them old infuriating games. It's typical, right? Before the camera was rolling, I was making this jump every time. There we go. Ah, damn. Hit the wrong button. Right, well, anyway, we know that works. So, final thoughts. Right, okay, guys, so final thoughts. I'm really happy with this. I've had a nice little result here. And I should point out that I've only got this because of Scott, Sega Zombie. He saw this on Facebook Marketplace. It was going for £45. With postage, worked out 53 quid, which I think is a bargain. So that's how I got it. 8-bit Rach obviously helped me out with the PSU and the cables. So big thank you to her as well. And I picked up a couple of cheap games, which were $3.80 for Brick It and Roland in the Caves on eBay. So I've had nice little results all round. I'm just really happy that it works because in the past I bought things off Facebook Marketplace and they've not worked. And, you know, it's been a little bit of a letdown. But this one works straight out the thing. So, yeah, really happy. One thing I can say, because I've never played an Amstrad before, great use of colours and great sound. So, really long system though, takes up a lot on my desk, but other than that, great things. I love this Amstrad. Only played one game on it, but I'm already falling in love with it. So yeah, really happy with my purchase. So anyway guys, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, share, subscribe, and until next time, take care, stay safe, Nerdy Geezer out.